Hi, my name is Jim Williams. I'm a CPA, and I've been a CPA since 1975. And I'm going to say that I love GoodAccountants.com. I first came across Good Accountants through a telephone call. One day I received a call and they introduced themselves as Good Accountants and said they had a client that I might be interested in. When I got the first phone call, I was interested but extremely skeptical. I looked them up on the internet, tried to check them out a little bit to find out a little bit about them, but I was extremely skeptical when I first heard that they were calling and wanted to throw me a client. When we had several phone calls, I was still skeptical and not sure that I wanted to go ahead with it, and they said, "Oh, did I tell you about our guarantee to keep working on us until they help us find the clients that they promised us?" The prospective client they described to us was incredibly well described. They had obviously talked to the client and prepped him well for our visit. When we called, the client was expecting us. They referred to Good Accountants as somebody that had been the person that had helped find us and put us together. When we went to meet with the client, we were extremely well prepared. I'd like to add we actually have visited two clients. Both times we were extremely well prepared. The price that they had quoted was what the client was expecting to pay. And so the things that would concern me as an accountant was it was not a name that was drawn from the blue, but it was somebody that they'd worked with to get some information so that we could be very prepared when we went out and met with the client. The client that we received first after that initial phone call was, we were told that they'd pay $13,000 for the work that would be needed for 2010, and there'd be a retainer for 2011, which would be about $1,000 a month. In meeting with the client confirmed that that's what they had budgeted to pay. We had an engagement letter that's been signed, and we've started on the 2010 work, and now we'll start on the 2011 work as well. So it looks like everything's going very well. I expect this to be not just 2010, 2011, but it'll be up to us, but we'll really take care of the clients so that 2012, 13, 14, as long as they're in business, we hope that they'll be coming to us. We received another client that we went out and met with. Again, they were very well prepared for. The prospective fee was about $25,000. In talking with Joanna at GoodAccountants.com afterwards, we think that could go up to actually higher, maybe up to $30,000 or $33,000. They're meeting us with their board today to confirm that they're going to be able to sign the engagement letter with us, so we should hear on that one tomorrow. But again, the amount that Good Accountants told us that we should expect to pay is very much in the ballpark of what the client's going to be in fees. The first client is a company that does some consulting work, and they need some QuickBooks done. They had been doing it themselves, but they're getting some government contracts and are no longer able to desirous to do the work they've been doing before. So we'll be doing their QuickBooks. The thing that makes this interesting is they have a LLC that has a December 31st year in, but their reporting requirements for the government is February 1st to January 31st. So the information is going to be very easy to get, but we'll need to keep track of fund accounting and how they're just doing things on that. So it's going to be a fun project to work with them. They're actually located, the managers of the LLC are located in several states, and so it'll be to keep them up to date with the accounting and everything that's going along. So we're going to enjoy working with that. The second one is a charitable organization that's out of Oakland, California, and they help people with the home crisis problems. They get some funding from the government, and so that'll be the same kind of thing, grant accounting. They're going to want to make sure that all the funds are properly described, allocated, spent, so that things don't get put into the wrong fund. Again, they have they have operations in multiple states, and so there'll be some filings and things in approximately 20 to 25 states. So this is going to be one that's going to be an interesting one just because it involves so many different locations and with potential taxing problems. What's interesting is, from the experience that I've had with Good Accountants, is I look at that as good as word of mouth referrals, because when somebody logs into Good Accountants and says, I need some accountant, it appears from what I've seen so far that when they call and say, I think Jim Williams is somebody you should work with, They know a little bit about me. They learn a lot about the company, and so when I go out there, I feel as though I've been referred by somebody that knows enough about me to give me a good word of mouth referral. Good Accountants is a very good concept. As I've learned a little bit more about it as we've been working together for several weeks, I'm pleased at what they learn about the potential client and what they strive to learn about me so that they can put two of us together. They want to know who I don't want to do business with, as well as who I would like to have as a client, so that they can make a better match, and so that I don't have to go out and waste my time, and we don't have to waste potential clients' time going out there and saying, "Ooh, he doesn't have the skills that I need." So I'd never heard about it before about 3 weeks ago, and now I'm very enamored with the concept that Good Accountants has. I love GoodAccountants.com. I'm going to say so for some simple reasons. Number one, they're making me money. The first referral we've received will more than pay for any fees that we've paid to GoodAccountants.com. What I expect from what we're doing now is I expect to make more money this year after paying all the salaries and all the compensation, to make more than I'm paying in fees. Anytime I can have a marketing program that helps me make more money than it's costing me, it's going to be a good program.
In order to receive the full reality television version of this particular episode, you must become a subscriber to GA Access for absolutely free by simply clicking the yellow button on the right-hand side of this page marked Subscribe to GA Access TV and submit your name and email address. It's the only way we can send you the full reality TV version of this episode, filmed on location. Keep yourself informed about quality clients that are looking for a good accountant.